Hey everyone, Kyle Luschel, Product Manager for BCFS here, and today I'm going to be showing you the new project management system inside of FieldLink version 6.3. So without further ado, let's get started.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so I'm on my PC here. I'm going to go ahead and open up FieldLink. Right off the bat, I'll show you which version I'm on. So this may be a bit different from what you have. This is sort of an earlier release. I also wanted to note that I'm on my PC and not on a tablet. I am running the advanced module though, and not FieldLink Office. So let's start off with the new project management system. We're going to go up into More, and you're going to see this new button called Projects. So it might look a little different compared to version 6.2, which I'll show here. So what you'll do is you'll click on Projects. We're going to go into Manage. And I'm just going to create a new job, and I'm going to walk you through it. So we're going to go down into Create. This all should look very familiar. I'm going to go ahead and call this our example project. I'll give it a description. And over here, I'm going to go ahead and give it an image. So I'm going to click on this folder icon, and I'm going to go down to my logos, and I'm just going to grab a FieldLink logo. All right, so now that I've created that new project, it's going to bring me into our Jobs menu. And the reason we call it our Jobs menu is because when we go to click on the Add button over here under Points and Scans, it's going to have us create a job. So we're going to call this our Points job and our Scans job. And then we can also import our models. So I'm going to start off by importing some scans from my example data folder. I'm going to create a job. I'm going to call this my example scan job. It's going to tell me how many scans I have, how many groups, how many are unregistered, and if it's been refined. Okay, so now that I've created my job, I'm going to go ahead and click on the Apply button down here. I'm going to go into More, Projects, Import. I'm going to bring in our sample data. And here I only have 3 scans, so I'm going to go ahead and click on all 3 and click on Import. I'm going to have them auto-register and assign to layer 0. Go ahead and click on Import. Okay, so now that our scans are imported, I'm going to show you how to get back into our project in order to add a model file. So we're going to click on More, Projects, Manage. We're going to click on our project. We're going to click this edit icon here with the 3 lines. And now we're back to this menu. So here we can see now we have 3 scans in one group, 0 are unregistered, and we're not refined. So now to bring in a model, we're going to go ahead and click on our icon here. I'm going to go back to that folder. I'm going to import my model. And I'm going to click Apply. Okay, now you can see that my model's been added successfully. I can go ahead and turn on my settings here so you can see the solid model. And we would repeat the same process for adding in our points, making sure that we go and actually create a job for our points. Here we can see 0 points, 0 lines, 0 arcs, and 0 staked points. After creating a job, you need to make sure to press the Apply button. However, if you don't, for example, if we were to click on More to go back to our map, it's going to pop up a toast here saying Apply Unsaved Changes, and we can click Yes. So even if you forget, we'll have a pop-up there to remind you. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly create a few points here, and I'll be right back. All right, so I went ahead and made a few points. I'm going to go and show you now what that looks like in our project. So you can see I have 6 points. None of them are staked. I have no lines and no arcs. So I'm going to go back to our map. I'm going to turn our scans back on. Now you may have already noticed this new icon over on the left-hand side. This is our tree icon. What this does is when you click on it, it shows you all of your jobs. So right now we have our layout job example, our scan job example, and our model. And from here, we can actually toggle these on and off. One other thing to note about the project tree is that if we have two of the same type of project, a scan, point, or model, when I go and toggle the other on, you can see that it turns the other off. So just note that if there are times where you want to create a separate project, perhaps you have scans on the inside of your building and you have scans on the outside of your building, you want to create two separate projects to toggle them on and off, then this allows you to do that. Or let's say you have points on one side of the building and points on the other side of the building that you want to turn on and off. This tree would allow you to do that quickly just with the click of a button. Also, if we don't want to go through the trouble of going into more projects, our project, the 3-button icon, edit to get back to our job screen, what we can do is we can click on the tree, we can click on this icon up here, and we're right back into the screen here. So while we're here, I'll show you how to delete a job. So here you can see I want to delete this job called Scan Job 2. What I'm going to do is right now it's selected, which means it is open. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And you can see now I have this little trash can icon over to the right, and this is all gray. I'm going to go ahead and click on the trash. It's going to ask me, do you want to delete it? I'm going to hit yes. I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. Bring us back to the map view. You saw that I had the other scan job grayed out. I didn't have it selected. So what I can do is I can go back into this tree and I can turn it back on. Note that the other icons around the screen haven't changed, so we still have the ability to go down here. We can turn on and off our model by clicking on this icon here. We can also go into our settings, turn off our points file, our scans, and our model. So all of this functionality is still there. We just now have the option to turn on and off jobs up here on our tree. A way that we can import our TDX files is by using this icon right here, our import icon. Note that we can only import TDX files through this way. If you'd like to import TZFs, then you're just going to have to go into Projects, Import. But to import our TDX files, we can use this import button here. And our TDX file will be clickable and we can click on Import. So let's say you have a current job in version 6.2, you upgrade to version 6.3, the first thing you're going to notice is that you're going to have to convert that previous TFL file into our new TFLX file. How you can do that is create a new job. We're going to go into More, Projects, Convert. We're going to find our TFL project, hit Convert. You'll also note that our project names for version 6.3 are limited to 30 characters. So it's going to automatically clip my title into 30 characters. And as you can see, it brought in my points, my model, and my scans from my previous job. I can come up here into my points, scans, and models file, and you can see it created jobs for me. So just like that, you can convert any of your previous projects right into our new jobs format just with the click of a button. Lastly, I'm going to show you what the file structure looks like in your file browser. It'll be under Documents, FieldLink, My Project. Here you'll see we have a Models, Points, and Scans folder, just like our jobs. When we click on it, we can see our model, our point file, and our scans, sorted by job. So all of our data in one convenient file. We even have our thumbnail in here from my project, all in one. And with that, that wraps up our video on the new project management system inside of FieldLink version 6.3. We hope you like this new job format, and we look forward to seeing you for the next FieldLink training video. Thanks for watching.